Alright, Shalom Akim. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachar Kodash. I like to double honor the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and Rule, and peace and salutation to the Akim around the world that pushes truth in sincerity. And so I'll go through some scriptures here. I'll entitle it, As a workman, you have to work. Already and truly, we workmen for the Most High, whereas like how we send us out into the field, like how the parable said, like how he sent us out into the field on the highways and byways, and to actually preach this word, and to bring in the sheep. You know, one of the parables say, all those things make you a workman, right? I read Hebrews 6 verse 10, right? It say, for the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed toward his name. It's saying that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. You understand? So as you see, day in and day out, the men of the Most High laboring constantly and doing the work because they have a reward to receive. Even though the scriptures talk about so freely as you receive, freely give. You understand? Because our payment is not from the people out here. Even though it would have times people might help the prophets and so forth, who we really working for is Yahweh Yahushai, and we have that penny to receive, which according to the scriptures represents what the kingdom. You understand? Storing our riches in heaven. You see, even with there's the parable with the rich man, where you tell him to sell all that he have. Where you tell him to sell all that he have and give it to the poor, and you'll have riches in heaven. He didn't have enough faith to actually go through with it. When really and truly, the Messiah actually gave him a chance to actually convert his physical riches to spiritual riches that he will have waiting for him. But they don't have that kind of faith to see that far away. They only have faith in what they could see and not the things that they can't see. But I want to jump off, you know. All that goes back to being a workman, because the things we laboring for is not things that we'll receive on this side. We're laboring for things that we'll receive on the next side, and also we're laboring so that in the time of destruction we will actually receive mercy. Alright, there's Matthew 20. I'll start from 1, right? It says, for the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that is an householder, which went out early in the morning to hire laborers into his vineyard. Right? You see, and when he had agreed with the laborers for a penny a day, he sent them into his vineyard. And really and truly that we're going on right now. We're going and pick grapes, you know. You know, just a parable. Or just like how the scripture also talk about going out into the becoming fishers of men. All these different things as parables of how we actually do it in our work to receive that penny. Right? You say, and he went out about the 3rd hour and saw others standing idle in the marketplace, and said unto them, go ye also into the vineyard, and whatsoever is right I will give you. And they went their way. You see, again he went out, and there went out another, the 6th and 9th hour, and did likewise. And about the 11th hour he went out and found others standing idle, and said unto them, why stand ye here all the day idle? They say unto him, because no man had hired us. He said unto them, go ye also into the vineyard. And whatsoever is right, that shall he receive. So I don't know why it's making that stupid beeping song. Right, I think it's the signal dropping. Right, I read over 7. It say, and they said unto him, because no man had hired us, he said unto them, go ye also into the vineyard, and whatsoever is right, that shall ye receive. Right, they say, and when even even was come, the Lord of the vineyard said unto him, his stewards, call the laborers, and give them their hire, beginning from the last unto the first. And when they came that were hired about the 11th hour, they received every man a penny. But when the first came, they supposed that they should have received more, and they likewise received every man a penny. So they just show you that even the brothers who come out and laboring for 20 and 30 years can't watch men who come in, a year before destruction, a month before destruction, 5 years before destruction, and think to themselves that they deserve more than the others. Correctly and truly, the gift comes from the Most High. You understand? He's the one that paying you. And you can, as a workman, you can say how much you're worthy of. It's here to say that. And it had these simple things like that as be stumbling blocks onto men. Because they will think that because in this lifetime they're preaching longer than our next brother, that means that they're worthy of more. Alright, they say, and when they had received it, they murmured against the good man of the house, saying, These last have wrought but 1 hour, and thou hast made them equal to us, which have borne the burden and heat of the day. But he answered one of them and said, Friend, I do thee no wrong. Didst not thou agree with me for a penny? He said, Take that is thine, and go thy way. I will give unto this last even as unto thee. So this is show you all these things are gifts. Even though we laboring for even though we workmen laboring, that's a good example that all these things are gifts from the Most High. It's not something that you could say, alright, you gave me this gift, I want this much. It don't work like that. You understand? A workman can't choose his salary. There's no one at Esau jobs on them. You can go and tell them how much you want to work for. You understand? But all these is parables to actually show you that you're actually working for something. So it's not to say that you're doing these things in vain, or that your work wouldn't be rewarded. So really and truly, a man doesn't have a reason to be slothful. Sometimes, as I say, afflictions just get to you. Sometimes infirmities might get to you, but still, you still have a job to do. You mightn't do as much as the best brother, but you still have a job to do. At the end of the day, all of us have our lot in the truth, members of the body, and all of us have our part to play. But always remember that you're not laboring in vain, as the scriptures say. Yeah, the Most High is, I read over in Hebrews, it says the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your works. Alright? It say Hebrews 6:10, it say, for the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love. And that's something that men will go all out and labor in this kingdom, and sometimes your boss didn't want to pay you. That happened to me many times in the past. Sometimes your boss didn't want to pay you what you're worth. You understand? But the Most High will actually give your weight as your worth and more. See, for the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed towards his name. Right? It say, in that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. Anyway, hope it was edifying to anybody that listened to it, you know. And with that, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachakodash. I'd like to double honor the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and Rule Well, and peace and salutation to the Akim around the world that pushes you to sincerity. Is Yahweh from Trinidad Camp saying Shalom, Akim, stay strong.